As the second part of the 2008 F1 season gets underway, Panasonic Toyota Racing is heading for the European Grand Prix at the brand new Valencia street circuit. The team has conducted several track inspections, starting back in January, when construction work at the new facility was still in full swing.
The best way to prepare to those circuits is just to get there as soon as possible in order to visit the circuit layout and spot out eventually details on the circuit. It's very difficult to prepare in any other way because obviously the best thing is to drive on it.
6 months later, and Valencia is now ready to welcome Formula One for the first time. The circuit has a number of unique features. No other F1 track is so close to a popular beach. And there's a newly built bridge that carries the circuit across the entrance to the harbour, but also swings open to allow access for shipping.
Valencia is a mix because you've got a complete new approach. I think it's a new street circuit. It's in the middle of the city basically, but the nice part about it is it's in a harbour. So therefore you have a lot of possibilities there for entertaining guests. You know, it's always a nice idea when you've got boats and F1 cars mixed. I think Monaco gives us that kind of a magic feeling once a year. So it's nice to see somewhere like Valencia coming in.
So an attractive new venue. But for Panasonic Toyota Racing, the key focus is on the track and its infrastructure. Valencia's unusual features start in the pit lane, where the garages are housed inside the old Port Tinglados, or warehouses. The circuit itself is long, stretching to almost 5.5 kilometers, with lap times expected to be around 1 minute 37 seconds. The start-finish line is part of a busy public road. This is the widest part of a wide circuit, up to 15 meters between the crash fences at this point. The track follows a long, fast right-hand curve before the 90-degree turn at Grua Cabrier takes it along the dockside. Exiting from here, it picks up speed again through the Malvarosa section until it reaches a hairpin before the bridge. Crossing the bridge, the track then meets another sharp corner before its longest and fastest section through South Marina, with possible speeds of more than 320 kilometers per hour. There's a slow complex past the fish market area, ending with the highest G-force corner of the circuit, before picking up speed again through the long, gently curving Nazareth section. With a distance of just over 310 kilometers, the European Grand Prix is the second longest race in the F1 calendar after Malaysia. This long Nazareth run ends with a hairpin as it passes into the new urban area of Grau. The track then snakes its way through the Las Moreras neighborhood with a series of left and right-handers until it finally arrives again at the start-finish straight. In their preparations for the race, Panasonic Toyota Racing team members have examined the track profile in detail.
We will have to see how the surface is. Usually on a road course you are faced with some bumpy areas which may lie in braking areas or in the corners. So that's something we'll have to face. And it turns out that we can expect Valencia to be a race which is going to be very hard on the brakes. A little bit similar to Montreal and Bahrain. So for sure this is going to be one of the major focus for Valencia.
Apart from a focus on braking, the Panasonic Toyota Racing team has also been working hard on race setups for the TF108 on the unfamiliar new circuit.
It's very difficult to anticipate what will be really the driving line, but still we try to be our best, and based on this data we are able to generate a speed profile which helps us in fact to define the first basic parameter of the car configuration, like a downforce window, gear ratios as well, braking energy and so on, tire severity. We can have a pretty good idea about where we are going to operate the car and the tires. our target this season is to fight for the podium. So that will be obviously our target in Valencia. And the fact that it's a new track will not change our target at all.
So one key expectation is that this will be a hard-braking circuit. But with any new track, there are other uncertainties. One thing is for sure, Panasonic Toyota Racing relishes the challenges of the European Grand Prix.
It looks pretty interesting, and for a street circuit, I think with over 5 kilometers, quite long, and I think it will be a good show when we race in Valencia.
A new circuit means that there is a new challenge, something new to discover, new corners, a new setup, a new way of driving, because every race has got a different, let's say, behavior and different stories. So it's always nice to discover something new.
Panasonic Toyota Racing thrives on new challenges, and the new circuit will be another opportunity for the team to show its passion and determination to win.